When I was 7, my grandmother passed away in her sleep from what was most likely a type of aneurysm. It was my first time experiencing what we humans call death. In those first few days after her passing, I could see her, bright and fabulous, glowing in a sequined cocktail dress, and I didn't understand why everyone was so sad. She was still here. She was more of her. She was all of her. She would tell me, "You see things differently," and that I would understand more when I got older. Throughout the years, people passed away in my periphery, never anyone really that close to me. I had dreams with these friends and family members before and after their passing, and could strongly feel their presence at times helping to guide me through my extra-dimensional experiences. For me, people departing this realm became a more and more mystical, even celebratory experience. And yet I could always feel the pull to remain humble. I'll see how I respond when someone really close to me passes. On August 18th, 2021, while in Hawaii, walking across Manini Beach on my way to the point, I received a call from my mother. My older sister, 40 years old, had passed away suddenly in her sleep. I could feel, most likely, an aneurysm. The shock has ripped away the memories of the initial moments. I was at the point off Manini Beach that day to do a channeling session with my guide and counterpart, Bella. It's a client. Path of least resistance. Do the session. I got off the phone with my mom. Next moment, I remember sitting in a folding chair that locals leave to watch the sunset, breathing and raising my frequency to connect with the space of observational awareness, the space where I meet the guides. "I see it, sister. I see it." Instantly, I could feel my sister's spirit hug me. The part of my consciousness that needed to fluttered off to continue to connect with Bella. I continued to breathe, and soon felt the faint hum of toning, then talking, while the majority of my awareness stayed with my sister. My sister showed me that she could see the fabric of creation, the mechanics of reality, the perspective I have come to understand through my connections with the extra-dimensionals. Dude, it really works like that. I can see it. They're right. My sister could always feel what I talked about, and I always knew she never needed to, quote-unquote, get it. But in that suspended moments of all moments, she wanted me to know she got it. She saw it. And she wanted me to know that I see it too. In October of 2021, synchronicity led the way of me moving a bit farther north from where I was living in California and getting a new day job. I am a zipline guide through the redwood forest, further integrating my knowing of being the flow and following the path of least resistance. I am now suspended and always moving on the timelines of simultaneous dreams. I feel myself in multiple realms at any given moment. My heart sings to be at the river among the redwoods and also beckons me to return to Hawaii. The constant tension of desire gives me enough slack to balance my consciousness back and forth between the decks of the spiritual realm and the physical plane. We are all everywhere, all at once. Really and truly. Everything is here and now. Every morning I feel a gift. The present is all there is. Sometimes I forget, but more and more I remember pretty quickly. It's been a stretch to feel, but I'm opening wider and wider to truly feel heaven within. We are exactly where we need to be, always. It's so simple, and yet it's so true. It just is. and we always have the ability to change our responses to what will always continue to be. I have felt supported this last year. Friends and mirrors and all forms of abundance showing up exactly when needed. So much beauty, grace, and togetherness to be found in the deepening redefinition of loss, a completion that leads to further connection. I suppose I've always comprehended I'm here and on the other side, and that really there is no over there because it's all in here. I understood it, but now I feel it. I am a new self in every moment, in a new relationship with reality itself. This process never ends, and I now feel ready to share some of my process of becoming. We learn through stories. We play anchors for each other on the other side of the crystal. We do this in so many ways. We have to. Otherwise, we won't see it. We won't be able to remember that we really are everything, everywhere, all